What's up, guys? It's been a while since I posted, but this is kind of update on the Mustang since I bought it, and I believe I posted that as well, but I'm gonna give you a quick walk around. So here's the Mustang. Looks very different than stock, obviously. I did the stacks already, did the filters and stuff like that. Let me see. I gutted the interior. I put the 15-inch wheels on, and it now has a Kirky in it. Circle K, please sponsor me. I'll buy like 2 or 3 of these every day. But yeah, it's pretty much gutted. I mean, I still got all the panels and everything besides the seats, but I mean, it's still pretty quick. But yeah, basically this is how it sits. Cat delete in 85 with stacks. I mean, it moves out for what it is. Another quick engine shot real quick. You guys never seen velocity stacks on the S650 yet. This is what it looks like. But pretty cool, pretty fun. It's been a long time since I posted, just busy working and, you know, trying to get the car right, even though it's still pretty basic. But this is still pretty much my first test drive on the 15-inch wheels. I haven't driven the car yet just because I've been working on like getting it worked up and fixed. But other than that, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and get a point of view or a POV shot with my GoPro interior and do our first pull. Went ahead and turned the car on. There's actually a cop next to us getting gas. Hopefully I shouldn't have any issues. I hope not. But if we do, oh well, I just have to take it to the chin. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on the road. All right, we are on the road. As you can see, the cop did not pull out behind us. Lucky me. Thankfully, I do not want to deal with issues like that. But if you guys can't tell, it's really loud in here. The car is dumped straight from the headers. I do not have any exhaust or anything like that to protect it yet, but I will eventually do that. Especially if I go boost, I'm for sure gonna push the exhaust piping back, but for now I'm just gonna deal with it. You know, kind of does sound a little bit cooler, but very, very obnoxious. Another thing to add on is since I put these wheels on, I have not got them balanced. And funny enough, when I was putting the wheels on, the weights that were on the wheels actually fell off while I was putting the wheels on. I think like 4 of them on each side. But I mean, the car is very wobbly right now, so I just got to be very courteous of that whenever I am on the road. But I mean, right now it doesn't feel too bad. The steering wheel kind of feels a little bit, you know, loose or is doing what it wants. But other than that, it's still pretty much smooth ride on these tires, which are a 325/50 15 Nitto. I'm not a fan of these, especially the R2s in general. I've had, you know, bad experiences with them in the past on the regular Rs before they released R2s, which is a 315. And man, I just laid tire on those on the last build. If you guys do not remember my Q50, I had purchased a set of 315s on those, and no matter what gear I was on, I was just laying tire. I'm kind of experiencing the same thing right now when I'm toying with the throttle, like just feathering it or whatever. Second and third gear is kicking out pretty bad, and even if I hit it in second right now, it's just, you know, laying tire. Even with traction control on, I mean, it's just laying tire, which is, you know, pretty weird because on stock tires, 255s with traction control on, it wouldn't do none of that. So I know I do have the dyno plug unplugged, so I'm not sure if that's playing a part in it right now. But let's go on the freeway and see, you know, how it reacts before I even try to get any logs or any draggies in. I do know what a draggie is before. I'm not sure if I want to share that yet, just because I want to grudge race this car. You know, funny enough, it's cat delete and E, how fast can it be? But I mean, it's pretty quick compared to everybody else's. You know, if you have not seen my car on the internet yet. But all right, now we are now in Mexico. Let's go ahead and give it a third gear rip to see how it runs. I don't have much faith, to be honest. The car still is kind of doing it once because, you know, the tires are not balanced. But let's go ahead and try a third gear to at least maybe try to warm them up. Got a little squirrely there. When it upshifted to the fourth, it kind of got a little squirrely again. Let's try a second gear. Maybe it got warmed up. God, I'm so blessed for traction control. Man, this thing got squirrely. right, off camera, I just did a second, third to fourth gear roll in, and same thing. I mean, this thing is just laying tire like crazy. This is a 325 wide, and I kind of warmed them up. They're at 18 psi, and I mean, I do not feel comfortable turning the traction control off. I mean, that's just crazy and absurd how much it's spinning right now. I know it's cold outside, but still, it's a little absurd. Look at that. That's crazy. On a 325, these tires are dookie. Try another one, watch. That's just, oof, it's a little irritating right now, I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to get a little bit of hookage. I mean, I can try a third gear and see how it acts, but I mean, if I'm gonna be doing third gear hits only because it's spinning so much, I might as well just put my stock tires back on. It's kind of pointless to go a 15-inch conversion, to be honest. All right, let's wait for this car behind me to pass. Not sure what it is. Clear, it's a Kia. Let's try a third gear. It's still spinning even in third. When it shifts to fourth, it's spinning too. Oh, there's a cop right there. Oh man, I hope he didn't hear me. Ooh, there's a cop right there too. Okay, he got behind me, but he's moving over a lane. Okay, we should be good. Fuck. We are back from Mexico. If you guys saw, this thing doesn't hook for crap. Like, no matter what I tried warming up. I'm not pulling over on the side of the freeway in Mexico to do a burnout, just to do a test hit. I'm not doing all that. These tires are complete dookie. On Mickey Thompson's and 27 degrees, I dead hooked. There's no reason that, you know, I'm on a 325 Nitto and this thing is just laying tire like crazy. I do not feel safe, do not feel comfortable. Everything felt smooth and good, like everything else, except for I think the motor might be hurt or the oil change needs to be done because it's kind of idling a little funny, which is telling me that it needs an oil change possibly. Because I do know from the Gen 3 it does look a little, what's it called, the camshaft thing where you need to replace them. Dang, I already forgot what they're called, but it's kind of a sign that your oil needs to be changed when it kind of idles funny or surges a little bit. But I mean, other than that, the car felt good, felt fine. Just, I can't hook for crap. I know it is cold outside, but if I had ET Streetars, I would dead hook on a 275 probably. But other than that, I mean, the build's pretty much gonna sit like this for a while until I figure out something else to do with it, or at least until I go boost. But that's pretty much it for the video.